Harvey Mackay is a living legend. He has a weekly column that reaches 10 million newspapers around the world, and all 7 of the books he authored were on the New York Times best-selling book list, 3 of which were #1, and 2 that were named one of the top 15 business books over the last 100 years. Harvey's 87 years old in this upcoming video clip. Let's listen to what he has to say about coaches.
How many coaches have you had in your life?
Well, that's, people are going to think this is a typo, but it's not. I've had 20 coaches, not a typo again, in my life. What kinds of coaches have I had? Well, I've had a golf coach, of course. I almost made my living playing golf. Played at the University of Minnesota. Had a tennis coach, used to travel the circuit a little bit. I have a marathon coach. I've been running marathons all my life. He's right there at my side in case I keel over. Those are Boston marathons, New York marathons, Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I have a language coach. Well, I also have a software coach, all right? I've got a multimedia coach. I've got a voice coach. I have a humor coach, believe it or not. Yeah, and of course I have...
Is it working?
I have a speech coach. The humor, we'll let the audience, we'll let the audience decide. So my philosophy is as follows, and that is, the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And so everything I do, just to describe it, I'll have a project. I'll have a time and action calendar. I then will go out and get me the best brains I can get in the entire country on that subject. And I know when it's going to end because it's a time and action calendar. Okay? And then I try my guts out.
Welcome everyone to World Class Wednesdays. Today's lesson is the world class is coachable. Corporate America and entrepreneurs are starting to catch on to something athletes have always known. If you want to maximize your potential in anything, hire a coach. Coaching is to performance what leadership is to an organization. Since human beings are primarily emotional creatures, competent coaches are experts at stoking the fires that burn within, assuming there's already at least a small flame. Coaches can't create the flame, but the good ones can turn a small flame into a blowtorch. World-class coaches won't even accept a client if they fail to find a flame inside. They know the flame is the prerequisite for greatness. Average people will only accept the amount of coaching their egos will allow. Champions are well known for being the most open to world-class coaching. The bigger the champion, the more open-minded they are. The great ones couldn't care less about ego satisfaction when it comes to improving their results. All they're looking for is an edge no matter how slight. Their logic behind this is simple. When 2 champions go head-to-head, many times the only thing that favors the winner is a slight edge in thinking, strategy, and technique. All champions look for that one little advantage that great coaching can provide. Bill Gove, the father of professional speaking, said that great coaching is helping people discover what they already know. In closing, here's some words of wisdom that some may find very applicable for our world today, from one of my favorites, Notre Dame's legendary football coach, Lou Holtz.
There wasn't any doubt in my mind that we had a vision where we wanted to go, a plan of how we're going to get there, and I was going to lead by example. But most important thing, we're going to hold people accountable for the choices they make. The difference between athletes today and 50 years ago, today everybody wants to talk about their rights and their privileges. 50 years ago, people talked about their obligation and responsibilities. And I'm one of these people that firmly believe you join a spouse, you join a team, you join a business. You have obligations to other people. If you want to fail, you have the right to fail. You do not have the right to cause other people to fail because you don't do everything to the very best of your ability.